pressing. Typically they press up high. We had Sean out here, so we're gonna put you up top. We're gonna go 31 now, more you on the wing. Gabe here, there, punch it down. Guys, we gotta move the ball. Don't get stuck with the ball, keep pressing. Let me get some of y'all out.
We live on Who's Mizzou Network. Who I have here?
Jimmy Jenkins, head coach at Somerset, DC.
Got you, Coach Jenkins. How would you rate the overall season last year?
We had a real bad season last year. A lot of our players wasn't eligible last year. We lost some major pieces going into last year. There's a lot of transitioning going on with the school. There was a lot going on last year.
Got you. Speak about your coaching philosophy.
Pretty much a gritty defensive. We more of a aggressive defensive, like hard-nosed basketball. Me, I love the kids to let it go. I like for people to score. That's what I did, play defense and score. So try to embed that into the kids.
Got you. How you feel about the charter league, knowing that you played in the charter league, correct?
Yeah.
So like, how you feel about the overall charter league, and you know the image you get, and just you know it's talent in the charter league as well.
Yeah.
So like, how you feel about it?
I think people have been sleeping on charter schools. There's a lot of talent in charter schools. A lot of times, parents, such as my parents, feel like, as far as the kids' well-being is better in charter schools. But our talent is there, and now it's growing, man. I remember playing when it was just a Chavez and Hyde at the time, and probably collegiate friendship. But now you got Tech Prep, you got a Thurgood, you got both Kips now, man. Of course Chavez always, man, but even collegiate, man. It's a good bump this year. Seed,
yeah.
Can't forget about Seed, but yeah, man, it's a good look at charter school, man.
Got you. What's the difference from last year's team and this year's team?
This year's team, we had a transfer come in, Aaron from Curl. We have seniors this year, guys I've been coaching. This is my third year coaching here. Guys actually got a lot better. We talking about DeMonte Smith, Gabriel, Bobby, and then we got younger guys who got a lot better. They were freshmen last year, Kenny, Dominic. Man, so we got some pieces, and we got another senior who I didn't allow to play for the last 2 years because of his attitude, but this year he came in and he's ready to play Sean. He's going to be a huge leader for us, Sean. So got a lot of pieces this year, man.
Got you. So what could we be expecting from Somerset? So you said y'all had a bad season last year. So honestly, people ain't expecting y'all to do pretty much too much.
Yeah.
So like, what could we be expecting? Y'all gonna shock some people? What's up?
We're gonna shock the city. I mean, I feel like a lot of my kids are just like me. We under the radar, and then when you finally figure out who the kid is, you're like, oh man, they can play. We played in a lot of tournaments this past summer under my AAU program, the district sports. So a lot of those kids, people are getting familiar with. But we're gonna bump this year, man. People gonna know what's going on with Somerset basketball.
Got you. I seen one of your players play over the summer. I don't know his name, but I seen him play over the summer. He played well up Parkview in the summer.
DeMonte Smith.
Okay.
That's our senior.
Got you.
Yes,
yeah, he played very well.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to y'all doing big things, man. Yep. Shout out to Somerset,
yep.
And one time before we get up out of here, could you shout out Who's Mizzou Network?
Shout out Who's Mizzou Network. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Live on Who's Mizzou Network. Who I have here?
Dominic Massenberg, class 2022, shooting guard.
Kendall Crawford, class 2022, small forward.
Got you. Did y'all play last year?
Yes.
Got you. How y'all feel about last year? Y'all played on the team. Y'all ain't do pretty good last year. So like, how y'all feel about last year?
I feel like last year we was alright, but we ain't had every piece to make our team a team. But now we better.
Last year, we weren't together at all. Everybody wasn't coming to practice, missing practice. The team wasn't together at all, and now we're back.
Got you. Damo, what are some of your strengths in your game and what you bring to the table here at Somerset?
I'm a strong shooter on my team. I do a lot of the ball handling and get in on defense.
I score, get back on defense, call it out when we got practice and stuff, make sure everything's straight.
Got you. What are some things y'all worked on in the summertime to improve y'all game?
We worked on small drills, like how to execute small dribbling moves, like if a player was playing you on one side, how you get to the other side. Or we worked on basic shooting drills, like how to follow through and get up on our feet in the jump shot.
We worked on drills, weight room, running, got a conditioning all summer.
Got you. Any schools or players y'all looking forward to playing against this year?
Everybody.
All of them.
Got you.
Nothing now.
Got you. Speak about your senior leaders, and Gabe and DeMonte.
They real good leaders. DeMonte is very vocal. Yeah, very energetic. That's my man, though.
Got a lot of energy.
Got you. Y'all think y'all gonna surprise a lot of people this year?
Yeah, of course.
Got you. Man, I'm looking forward to y'all. Y'all young, so y'all got time, even though time go fast and time waits for no one. So it'll be over before y'all know it. So cherish every moment y'all get. So one time before we get up out of here, could y'all shout out Who's Mizzou Network?
Shout out Who's Mizzou Network.
Shout out Who's Mizzou Network.
Who's Mizzou Network? Who I have here?
Gabriel Pemble. I run the point guard for Somerset Kip. I'm in the class of 2020.
Got you. So you one of the seniors here?
Yes, sir.
Got you. So what is your role being one of the seniors here on the team?
Being the voice of the team offensively and defensively, you know, making my teammates be where they're supposed to be and running the floor.
Got you. What are some things you worked on in the off season to improve your game for this season?
Conditioning, that was something major. He was in the gym almost every day conditioning. Also playing uptown against other people, just getting bumped, getting the field basketball.
Got you. I think I saw you playing that uptown tournament too as well. You really impressed me. How you like? What could we be expecting for Somerset this year? What's the difference from y'all last year and this year?
This year we really willing to put in the work, and we're gonna go all the way through, play a whole 4 quarters of basketball and not just half of basketball.
Got you. Who are some other players that should be making an impact for you all?
We have DeMonte Smith, which is our big. A lot of people know him. He's very physical and aggressive. We have Bobby Little, one of our big shooters. We have Aaron, he's a new recruit from Curl. He's a shooter. And we have Rashawn Malone, one of our guards that's very fast and knows how to handle the ball.
Got you. When Somerset enter the gym, what should we be expecting?
Yeah, it's going to be a show. We're going to play through the whole 4 quarters like I said before.
Got you. One time before we get up out of here, could you shout out Who's Mizzou Network?
It's Who's Mizzou Network.
All right. Turn, you gotta be able to protect the ball. Damo, you gotta be moving as soon as he comes across half. And you want to turn on that down screen. Let's go.
Well, Who's Mizzou Network? Who I have here?
DeMonte Smith, class of 2020. I position small forward and center.
Got you. Mr. Smith, you one of the seniors here. So what you think your role is as a senior?
My role is to stay on my players and be a role model of my team and all that, so we could go to the championship.
Got you. What are some of your strengths in your game?
My strength is that post move work.
Got you. What are some things you worked on in the offseason to improve your game this year?
My left hand, my dribbling, and my shots.
Got you. Like you said, y'all trying to get to the championship this year. You know, last year y'all didn't really do well.
Nah.
So how you feel about that? You know, you saying y'all trying to get to the championship and people be like, nah, y'all don't have a chance. So how you feel about that?
I feel, it's revenge. I feel mad. I feel angry inside, but I'm gonna let my balling skills contain that.
Got you. How you feel about your team this year?
My team, we feel good. I feel great.
Got you. What steps do Somerset have to take to get to where y'all want to go and win the championship?
First, start in the classroom. Starting our grades and start our dedication and hard work.
Got you. I'm looking forward to y'all doing big things and surprising a lot of people too. One time before we get up out of here, could you shout out Who's Mizzou Network?
Yeah. Shout out Who's Mizzou Network, man.
Who's Mizzou Network? Who we have here?
Aaron Randolph Jr., class of 2021 combo guard.
Got you. How you liking your new team here? I heard you one of the new additions here, so how you liking your new team?
I'm loving it. We got a lot of size, a lot of potential, and yeah, we should be good this year.
Got you. What are some things you worked on in the offseason that improved your game this season?
Some things I really worked on was ball handling, trying to get my jump shot right. I've always been a good finisher, but I'm still working on that too, so I'm just trying to facilitate the best I can.
Being that you new here on the team, what you think your role is? What do you bring to the table?
My role is to basically just facilitate, help these guys. We got a lot of height, and I just feel like that's my job, to facilitate, get these seniors open, and try to get a championship for their last run.
Got you. You new to the charter league, so like, what could you be expecting? How you feel about charter school basketball? You coming from the WCAC, so like, how you feel about charter league basketball?
I mean, I don't know what to expect. The WCAC was fast, running, moving. Charter league, our coach Jimmy, he just want us to like slow down, get into our sets, and keep running the plays, executing, and we should be good.
Got you. Any teams or players you looking forward to playing against this year?
This year, I'm looking forward to playing everybody for real, but most importantly, play Kip, KCP, defending champions. So yeah, we trying to come for them. We play them twice, so we got to at least get one of those.
Got you. People sleeping on y'all because last year, you know, people say Somerset and they like, who is that?
Yeah.
They got a basketball team?
Yeah. So
like, how you feel about that being that you new here, knowing that people sleeping on y'all, ain't expecting y'all to do much? So like, what you got to say about that?
Like, it's cool. I like to be sleeping on because they don't know what they expect. So when they get on the court, they're like, oh yeah, they picked up all these people. So they don't know what they expect, and we don't got nothing to say. They just gonna see when we get there.
Got you. Good luck with your season. One time before we get up out of here, could you shout out Who's Mizzou Network?
And shout out Who's Mizzou Network.
Thank you.